Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yo, what's going on Xbox and YouTube? Now, today we are going to be talking about brand new game releases and major game updates to all of my favorite games on Xbox One. Now, starting off with Halo 5 Guardians, we have the brand new expansion called Anvil's Legacy. Now, this has been launched on Xbox One a few days ago, along with the Windows 10 Forge mode for PC. So that is really cool. You can now create maps on your Windows 10 computer and play them on your Xbox, and also play custom games with your friends on your PC. You get all kinds of different keyboard customizations, and there is rumor that they will eventually be creating a matchmaking system for Halo 5 Windows 10 PC Forge mode, so you could potentially find other custom games with other custom maps and game modes. So Halo 5 has received a major update in that, along with the two new maps, one being for Warzone Assault called Temple, or a form of Temple, and Mercy, which is an arena mode, which is a reimagined version of the Halo 4's Haven map. So it is a really interesting looking map. I will say it doesn't play as good as the Halo 4 Haven version, but nonetheless still an awesome addition to the game. They have also included the Tactical Magnum, which is a brand new handgun that has been added to Halo 5, and the Wicked Grasp of the Berserker's Claw, or whatever the fuck that is. You guys can check that out in Warzone. Another game mode that they have added to Halo 5 Guardians is Community Action Sack. Now, this was one of my favorite game modes in previous Halo games, and it is basically a collection of game modes and maps created by the community to basically just relax and have a good time. Everything from Ground Pound Town to playing paintball to playing Breakout with the Mantis. It is just a ton of fun and a really relaxed version of Halo 5 gameplay. But Halo 5 is really doing a good job, and I really don't think Halo 5 gets enough credit from the gaming community. You almost never hear anybody talk about it compared to how much people talk about Battlefield and Call of Duty. But I would have to say Halo 5 is probably one of the better games to come out on the console. But now to one of my next favorite games that have received a massive mid season update would be Rainbow Six Siege. Now, Rainbow Six Siege has basically received the most massive preseason update I think any of us have ever seen, from all different kinds of nerfs and buffs to a bunch of different operators, and the most specific one being Blackbeard. So Blackbeard can no longer completely destroy you with his shield. They've actually increased the amount of recoil when using the shield, and the shield gets way more damaged a lot faster. So in my opinion, Blackbeard should be a lot easier to take down with this brand new update, but they have updated everything from gadgets and adding brand new gadgets from impact grenades to claymores, and they have also added two brand new attachments, one being muzzle brake and the other being heavy barrel. Now, the heavy barrel can only be applied to assault rifles and submachine guns. So far, I have not seen a sniper or a DMR with the heavy barrel attachment available. But overall, there have been tons of bug fixes and patches, from operator bugs to map bugs to different placements for a lot of really minor things that will just contribute to adjusting the gameplay in Rainbow Six Siege as an overall, competitive game. So they are rounding off the game a lot nicer this time around, and hopefully we see more mid-season updates like this in the future. But now on to my favorite game that has just released, and I am still waiting for Battlefield 1, and it seems like it is taking forever. But nonetheless, NHL 17 has just released, and aside from it feeling a little bit rigged in Hockey Ultimate Team, your players tend to feel like they are magneting away from the puck, or they are simply slowing down to make sure that the opposing team gets a shot on goal. Now, this is really hard to see within video, but if you are playing the game, you can physically feel your players being pushed out of the way, and usually you get scored on. So those things are always prevalent within EA Sports games because there are microtransactions involved, but overall, I've had a ton of fun so far playing with the brand new modes, everything from the updated Ultimate Team, which does play a little bit better, to the brand new EA SHL modes and customization within that area. So you can customize everything from your arena to your player, and you get constant unlockables, which keep the game feeling fresh for a longer time, let's hope. But overall, they have actually reimagined the entire Hockey Ultimate Team system and the way it works, from everything to using synergies, which basically allow like-minded players to play better if you have enough of them within the same team, or from different things like being able to actually compromise cards within your collection, or basically stack up a collection to try to have a better chance at receiving a rare card. So they basically have a system where you have to put one left wing in, one right wing, and one center, and you will get an exchange for those 3 cards. You will get a chance at getting a rare card. Now, there are 3 different ways to be able to exchange cards, and I really do think this is a great idea, but I would really have loved to see 3 different Hockey Ultimate Teams, one for bronze, one for silver, and one for gold. So having 3 different hockey leagues within Hockey Ultimate Team would have actually made all of the players within the game useful, instead of just using bronze and silver if you are our beginning player or you simply do not have enough to stack up a gold team yet. But overall, I am really impressed with NHL 17 so far, but let's see how these patches come in and how they change the game, because right now there are a lot of things that I would consider buggy or just completely unfair altogether. But overall, a really good game. And if you do not play NHL and you play other sports games, you should probably check out NHL. But overall, guys, I'm happy with the game, and there are tons of new modes, and I understand that the team that makes it is not that big of a team, so it is understandable. But on to the last game that finally received a hot fix the other day, and that would be for Rocket League. Now, the Xbox One had performance issues, and it seems like they resolved them with the recent patch note or hot fix for Xbox One. But as you guys can see, it was absolutely god-awful just trying to play Rocket League when the new game mode came out along with this devastating bug. But it seems like it is doing better. Rumble mode is doing a lot better, and I would have to say the Rumble mode is a ton of fun. But one thing I really did not enjoy finding out was the fact that now you can get crates. Just like in CSGO, you can receive a crate within Rocket League, and in order to open said crate, you can look at what's in the crate, but in order to open it, you have to buy a key. Now, keys, I believe you get 5 of them for $5 and 1 for $1, so they're pretty expensive for something that you physically can't even hold, and I find it absolutely ridiculous. But nonetheless, it seems like microtransactions are the future, sadly, and I'm just going to have to put up with it for now. But overall, Rumble mode is a ton of fun. If you have not checked it out, make sure you do. And if I've opened your guys' perspective on these games and updates and releases, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.